Stacey and J Sbu. The views and opinions expressed in this feature are those of the listeners and participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of East Coast Radio.
All right. Two sides, one argument, and your point of view. As we all know, this past Monday, Durban played host city as the 46th SADC Summit brought heads of states, including President Cyril Ramaphosa, to the Durban ICC. And events like this always come with two sides of the story. On one hand, there's the prestige of hosting international dignitaries, and on the other, everyone commuting through the city yesterday noticed the road closures, the diversions, and the slow traffic back home.
So that's a bit of context for you, right? But argument number one is that Durban actually needs the exposure. So deal, okay? Just deal with the traffic. So this is exactly the kind of exposure that Durban requires. Heads of state walking through our city, cameras on the ICC, the entire world watching. It's not for nothing, right? We are here and we look cute. Even major cities that want investment in tourism have had to earn their stripes in the past by hosting big events. And Durban has just done that, but on a continental level. Because everyone has to do a little bit of PR for the city that they're in, right? A few hours of traffic is a small price to pay for putting our city firmly on the global map.
Hope you noted the clearing of the throat there from Stacey. All right, that is argument number one. Argument number two is as follows. Locals were left behind. For residents, the day-to-day experience of a summit looks a bit different. There's the traffic, the impact on small businesses whose customers couldn't easily reach them, and the cost involved in security and logistics. Some would argue that the longer-term benefits like investment or tourism take time to show up and aren't always felt by the average person straight away.
So in a nutshell, KZN, you get to choose today. Do you think the long-term benefits of hosting summits like this one that we just had yesterday are worth the short-term disruption to you, to us, all together? WhatsApp your voice notes.
I'm on the line right now. We have Angelica. Welcome to the show, Angelica.
Good afternoon. I've never heard my name.
Oh, man.
Angelica.
You gotta zhuzh it up. We had international dignitaries here, so I'm introducing you in the right way, Angelica.
I welcome it.
Showcase, man. All right, so talk to us about where you land when it comes to today's Great Drive debate.
I think it definitely is something positive for the city. If you think about the ministers who arrived, not only from South Africa's delegation, but from each respective country, you've got political aids attached to each of those ministries that then generate quite a healthy sum for our hotels and our entertainment sector. On top of it also, you've got the winning municipality that pretty much shows off and says, guys, if you want to know what hotspots to visit, what the city's been up to, what sort of amenities we have, because then everyone goes back and says, listen, I had a slice of South Africa and particularly Durban. We need to vacation there next year or in the next 6 months or something like that. Although it does become an inconvenience for the everyday person, you guys hit the nail on the head. From a PR perspective, 10 out of 10. And also because we are taking over the chairship of SADC, guys, where else would we rather take over the reins than here in the Zulu Kingdom? Let's be real.
That's beautiful. Yeah, you sound like you work for Durban City.
Angelica, you are giving official spokesperson is what you're giving, Angelica.
I like you, Angelica.
Yes, Angelica, spokesperson.
Showcase, but thank you for your insight, okay? That's some really solid stuff right there, man. Point taken and appreciated, okay?
She's gone. She's gone. She's got other pressing matters to tend to.
Proper PR stunt.
But it is, right? And also the city is incredibly clean and everyone is very well behaved. And for that we say it's good, yes. And also please note, not just for the country, but specifically for this province, for KZN in particular. Because go to Joburg, sure. Go to Cape Town, of course. But why not bring them home to KZN? So where do you land on this? As far as summits in general are concerned, particularly the one yesterday, yes, you were stuck in traffic. Yes, you missed your first 3 meetings. Yes, you were frustrated on the way home. But do you believe that in the long term, that is actually going to be better for us to be seen in a positive way as we continue our Great Drive debate this Tuesday?
Hi, I just feel it's great with all the investment and the exposure. However, there are many beautiful hotels closer to the ICC. Along the Durban's coastline, Umhlanga, Durban North, so why do we have to choose a destination so far away that will cause all the traffic disruption? Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Stefan. I think all these dignitaries should be transported with a bus and not individual vehicles. That's what caused most of the traffic. And I think this convoy thing shouldn't happen. One bus, 2 escorts, one back, one front, done.
Hi guys, I hope you're good. I had a colleague from Johannesburg who happened to be here yesterday and had seen the discomfort of traffic during G20, and I said, this was nothing for Durban. This is like a drop in the ocean in what they usually experience within Sandton. So we should be quite grateful that we do have alternative routes. If we know in time, we can use other roads to travel in and out of the city or in and out of our suburbs. So I guess it's a matter of information being distributed to us in advance so that we know what options are available for us in order to avoid traffic. And I think it's a little discomfort for a short time, but with great benefits for the province, but also for Durban.
That one guy, that one oak was like all the dignitaries should have been put in one bus.
Chuck them on a bus, bro.
Couldn't wait. Can I stop here? Hectic. But Stacey, you did some research on this and some stats on the SADC itself.
Yes.
And the conversation that they have then, the benefits that we get to reap from that conversation.
Because again, like having all these summits is great, but what was the point?
What's happening
right?
after?
And why? Why do these things happen? So SADC themselves grades itself out of 10 on how well it's actually delivering on its promises. We had the big summit. Now it's trying to put things into practice.
KPIs.
Right now, it's sitting at about 5.06 out of 10. So we are just over halfway there. What's going well, that they've noted, is trade between SADC countries jumped by 21% in 2023.
Yeah.
That's why we had to do this yesterday. The region pulled in $6 billion in foreign investment.
Yes.
So that's actual cash money dollar. Countries are trading more easily thanks to new border posts and cross-border systems, so goods are moving faster and with less red tape. Security and farming have improved, and it's easier to move around that particular region now, whether that's goods or people. And this is all from an article that was cited on the 14th of August, 2026.
Yeah.
So now that we know all of that and it's behind us, we can all, I think, move forward with a more open heart. I would say the majority of you actually saying it was cool. It was cool to host something like this here and for it to happen without incident. We nailed it.
Shout out, man. Also, people must stop being misled by the word summit. It's not a jol.
No.
It doesn't mean jaw.
I did
Some
not hear
important
one
conversations were happening.
Stacey and J Sbu on East Coast Radio.